for a large part.
Yeah.
And then you had some spots where you didn't play very well.
Yeah. It was a fear of mine coming in the game that Northern Michigan's a hungry team, and we weren't going to be ready to get to that level. I thought our physical preparation all week long was really good. Obviously, our mental preparation wasn't very good. I was kind of leaning on some of the older people in our locker room to make sure we were ready to go tonight. We weren't, and that's my fault. So, and now we put ourselves in a situation where now Northern smells blood. That's all that we've done. They're going to come out even harder tomorrow. Our special teams has been our Achilles heel all year long. I said that last week. I say it again this week. It's costing us games. It's costing us momentum within games on both sides of it. And once again, it happened tonight.
And the first period wasn't bad, except I mean you get a lot. It's probably out chances we get the special teams make it 2-0.
Yeah, we're looking for results, and we didn't get any. So we may have, I don't know, may have played better than the score indicated, but the score was the score. So I'm not overly concerned with. We didn't play good enough. I mean, we didn't score in those chances we had. Yeah, we hit a post, but we need to score, especially if we're not going to get the job done on the special team.
Will you talk a little bit about? I mean, especially the second period before the goals, it seemed out of sorts.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as a team that hasn't been there very much against a team that's been there a bunch in terms of just history in the last few years. And we played that way. We played like we had nothing on the line, and they played like they were fighting for something. And I don't know how that happens. Again, you look at me. It has to start with me. But I'm going to look at some of the older players, and I'm going to lean on them because they weren't very good tonight, and they know it. And you know, we got out raced to pucks. We're winning puck races. We're normally winning stick battles that we didn't win. So I don't want to look too much into it because we laid an egg at home. I mean that's what it was. We've been playing better at home, and we just didn't play well tonight.
Will you talk a little bit about the emotion that rises up in you having to say that?
What the emotions that rise up in me?
When you
I want to come unglued. I want to lose my mind, but that doesn't seem to work. So we'll go back to work. I'll have to trust that our guys will respond tomorrow. That's all we can do now. Let's put this behind us. We're not in a position where, we'll just look the other way. We didn't play. We're not in that position. This is completely unacceptable. Absolutely, completely unacceptable. Our fans deserve better. Our program deserves better. That's the way we just did not play like we were fighting for something. And I don't care that we have played like we're fighting for something in the last whatever games. We had another opportunity tonight. No one cares about yesterday, and no one's worried about tomorrow. We're focused on tonight, and we let an opportunity go, and that's disappointing.
Is there any degree that maybe focusing on tomorrow and senior day and maybe Hammy and adding Freebergs?
There could be all of that, John. There could be all of that. I just don't know. I can't get in the minds of these boys. I mean, you're talking about from the players' perspective. Yeah. There could be all of that. There could be all of that. I mean, how do you explain Tommy Burke tonight? I don't know how to explain that. You make some really good saves, and then you let in some goals that just can't go in. Not at this level. Arguably, Ryan Carpenter had a tough night. He made great effort on the goal, but he wasn't right. Quite right. He was out of sorts a little bit, and you can go down the list. So, what was in their mind? I don't know, but we weren't. The mindset wasn't today's an opportunity. I don't know if we were thinking too much about playoffs or about this or about that, but we weren't thinking about today and taking advantage of this opportunity. I can tell you that.
Any chance we'll see Andrew tomorrow night?
Andrew Hammond?
Yeah.
Not as of right now.
Okay.
is there anything that might change that tomorrow? Or
I mean, he comes to the rink and goes for a pregame skate at live speed and live pucks. He could, but I just don't see that happening. He hasn't done it to this point. He didn't do it today. I don't see him skating tomorrow. So that's really the only thing that could happen. I don't see how it would though.
I'm set.
Okay. All right. Good.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.